Welcome to today's Explainer. We're jumping right in today because we are going to master PNC's digital banking so you can finally access your most vital financial records without the headache. Look, whether you're trying to balance your household budget, getting ready to file taxes, or you're a small business owner handing off data to your accountant, knowing exactly how to navigate your bank's digital ecosystem is an absolute must. So, are you struggling to access your bank statements online with PNC? Stick around because in the next few minutes, you'll master this crucial financial task with ease. Seriously, we're going to completely demystify the whole process together. Okay, let's dive into this. Here's our agenda. First, PNC Online Banking Basics, followed by a step-by-step guide. Then, download options and formats, troubleshooting common issues, security and safe access, and finally, a wrap-up and next steps. Section 1. PNC Online Banking Basics. Why regular digital downloads matter. You know, we live in a digital-first world, and relying on snail mail for your financial truth? Yeah, that's kind of a thing of the past. Having digital access just simplifies everything, from your basic personal budgeting right up to formal business accounting. Keeping a consistent digital record lets you actively track your spending, and trust me, it's an absolute lifesaver when you're preparing records for tax season. But honestly, perhaps the most important thing, regular downloads help you catch accounting errors or suspicious activity early, and they make it incredibly easy to provide data to a bookkeeper. When you manage these records proactively, you're staying in total control of your money. Section 2. Your step-by-step guide. Navigating the desktop and mobile portals. Okay, I'm going to act as your one-on-one coach for a second. We're going to simulate the exact click paths you need to take inside your PNC account so you literally never get lost in those menus again. Let's look at the desktop interface first. So you'll sign on securely at pnc.com. Once you hit your dashboard, look near the top and click the Profile and Settings icon. From that dropdown, select Alerts and Communication. Next, navigate over to the Statements and Documents tab. Think of this as your document hub. Finally, just find the specific statement period you need and click View PDF to load it securely and save it straight to your hard drive. Easy, right? Now, if you're on the go, the mobile experience is slightly different, but it's just as easy. Open up the PNC mobile app and sign in. Look down at the bottom navigation bar and tap More, and then select Statements and Documents. From there, choose Online Statements, select the specific account you want, pick the desired year, and boom, your documents are right there at your fingertips. Section 3. Download options and formats. Unlocking data for accounting software. So this is where we bridge the gap between just looking at your money and actually working with your financial data. You see, PDFs are fantastic for viewing and printing, sure, but they're basically just pictures of your data. They're unstructured, meaning you can't easily import them into accounting software. And now, what's really interesting about this number here, 90. If you go into the standard PNC export menu looking for a CSV file, which is what most software requires, you're going to hit a wall. PNC's standard default download for CSV formats is limited to only the past 90 days of banking activity. And if you're doing end of year taxes, 90 days just isn't going to cut it. This creates a pretty frustrating dilemma. On one hand, you have the standard PDF format. It preserves all that beautiful visual formatting, but it requires tedious manual data entry for accounting. On the other hand, you have CSV, QBO, or QFX formats. These provide perfectly structured data rows that import flawlessly into QuickBooks or Xero. We absolutely need those structured formats, but we need them for way more than just 90 days. So how do we solve this? Well, the secret lies in the Web Connect protocol. Here's how you completely bypass that 90-day limit. First, go to My Accounts, then Account Activity. Second, find the Posted Transactions panel. Third, and this is the real secret sauce, click where it says Last 90 Days and change it to Custom Date Range. Fourth, enter your start date. You can actually go up to 2 full years back. Finally, click Export and choose Quicken.qfx or QuickBooks.qbo. Just like that, you've unlocked up to 24 months of continuous, structured data. It's a real game changer. Section 4. Troubleshooting common issues. Navigating historical limits and technical hurdles. Of course, technology isn't always perfect, so we've got to talk about navigating historical limits. Here's another super important number to keep in mind, 84. PNC generally retains your bank statements for 84 months, which is exactly 7 years. That's great. But accessing data from prior acquisitions, say if you were originally a BBVA or Simple customer, can be kind of tricky. Digging into deep historical data beyond that 2-year custom range might require some different strategies. and in rare cases, getting physical archives could even incur paper copy fees. But what if you're stuck? Like you only have access to older visual PDFs, but you desperately need that data in a spreadsheet? Well, there are actionable solutions. You can use third-party tools. Platforms like pdf2text.ai are absolutely fantastic for converting PDFs straight into Excel or JSON. Another great one is DocuClipper, which is specifically built to convert PDF bank statements into CSV or QBO files. Both of these tools use advanced text recognition to standardize dates and separate running balances. They are literal lifesavers when you need data that goes way past the standard export limits. Aside from formatting, you might hit some basic technical roadblocks. Forgot your password? No sweat. Just use the Forgot ID or Password link on the login page. If you're a Quicken user and you suddenly get error 377, the quickest fix is usually just clearing your browser's cache and cookies. If you're looking for much older files that just aren't showing up online, give customer service a call at 1-888-762-2265. And hey, if all else fails, you can always visit a physical PNC branch. Just make sure you bring a government-issued ID with you. Section 5. Security and Safe Access. Protecting your financial data while sharing. Now, a huge reason people download these statements in the first place is to share them with financial professionals. But protecting your data while sharing it is paramount, especially for small business owners working with an external bookkeeper. Drawing on best practices from top accounting firms like Estmir, there are a few non-negotiables. First off, never, ever give out your master login. Instead, create a unique secondary user ID for your bookkeeper. Second, and so the crucial point is this: grant strictly view-only access. You absolutely must ensure that external users cannot authorize transactions, pay bills, or move your money around. Also, always store credentials in a secure password vault. And please, never send passwords via unencrypted email. Always use a secure portal. Section 6, Wrap Up and Next Steps. Take control of your financial records today. All right, we have covered a tremendous amount of ground today. Now, I want you to apply what you've learned right this second. Go ahead and sign into PNC.com and navigate to your Statements Hub. While you're in there, you might want to update your paperless settings under Alerts to cut down on all that physical mail clutter. Don't forget to use that custom date range trick under Posted Transactions to pull up to 24 months of data for your software. And definitely apply those view-only settings if you're working with a bookkeeper. Make sure to subscribe and drop a comment below if you have any questions or want to see more of these financial tutorials. Just a quick professional disclaimer before we go. The information provided in this explainer is for educational purposes only and should not be construed as professional financial advice. Always verify with the official PNC website or consult with a financial advisor for specific inquiries. I want to leave you with one final thought to ponder today. If your bank's digital limit suddenly changed tomorrow, would your current financial records be safe and accessible on your own hard drive? It's a pretty powerful reminder of why proactive, localized financial record keeping is so incredibly important. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer. Now get out there, download those statements, and take charge of your financial data.